And we're live. Hello, hi, welcome back. Today, we're going to be playing some more of the Outer Worlds 2. I am actually enjoying this way more than I should, I think. I don't know, it's got some flaws, but I like it. I like the space. I like the Fallout space style gameplay. Which is kind of odd, because I could not get into, what was that other one that came out that Bethesda released? See, that proves my point. I couldn't get into it. I can't even remember the name. That was the name, Starfield. Starfield is the one that I'm thinking of, that for some reason I just had a major brain fart on and couldn't think of the name for. Because I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. Maybe it's the art style in this one I like better. It's a little more stylized, something about it. I don't know, man. I like it. It's more fun.
Look, I'm accessorizing. I learned it from watching you loot everything that wasn't welded in place.
Plus, there's stuff like that. That's great. It makes me happy. The game makes fun of me. All right, let's keep going. Ah, that's right. We're at the very back of the Undisputed Claim currently because I got invited back here to talk to some people. They're just called the Down and Outers. Hello.
I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work in Angle, or were you moved by our plight?
The note was light on details. What's the predicament? I only half read your message at best. I'm moved by your ability to pay me. On an Anti's Choice vessel, that should be enough. Yes. That's, yeah, yes.
Yes, you were inspired by our plight, or yes, you're here working in Angle?
Or definitely. Say I saw potential in an angle, or let's say I saw potential for an angle in your plight. Can't it be both?
Technically, I guess. Actually, that's the best possible option. Can't be more motivated than that, right? This job should be well suited for your appetites. See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest to help us climb the ladder.
So you want to blackmail them?
Close. We want you to collect blackmail material from them. Well, 2 out of the 3. We want leverage.
First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day, with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story? What does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody? And smiling, too.
Head back here when you're done with them two.
I could just kill them. It'd be faster. Psychopath, I love that. You mentioned 3 persons of interest. Who's the third? Wait, why would a janitor have an armed escort? If you want that recipe just to get drunk back here, I want in. Right? Like, that'd be kind of awesome. Just get drunk with the boys. I could kill them. It'd be faster.
That sort of thing gets attention, even around here.
Yeah, the sort of attention we don't need.
Mentioned 3 persons of interest.
Oh, nothing so mundane. Alcantara's cornered the market with an innovative concept. Our grand vision is... Okay, wait for it. Now he's done all the work. Steal his idea. Anything else? The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial figure around here. Consider him a concern for later.
Why would a
That's what we
janitor
wanna
need an
find
armed
out.
escort?
And that whole smiling business? Anybody that's secure in their place here has to have dirt on somebody. Something that we could capitalize on.
All right, I'm ready.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts.
Well, thank you.
See, everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come.
Things are looking up, Millhouse. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and steal shit if you have anything lying around. Anything at all.
Stop that scrounging around.
No.
Takes all sorts.
See, you guys are actually placed correctly. There is no way for me to actually sneak up from here and pickpocket this guy in the center. You guys did a good job. And there's no way for me to get this guy. Nice.
Knock off the funny business.
Stop telling me what to do. I will kill all of you back here.
Mister, any bits to spare? Can't you see him on the clock here?
Are you? You just asked if I had any bits to spare. What do you mean you're on the... Okay. Whatever, my guy. We can do some corporate espionage. 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 Ah, Tristan. Melee attacks, but it's physical. Forget. He's more likely to. I'd rather he taunt people. It's kind of funnier.
Go the extra even zone. This is a
Journal. Invaluable disposal. Oh yeah, I need to do that too. That's a fact quest because I need to build some rep with them. We're gonna build up our Auntie's Choice rep, and then we're gonna build up our the order rep, I guess. Screw those guys, but yeah, we'll build up the rep with them, and then yeah. Medical specialist. See, I did this though. I read it, and for some reason the health, the I not. Here's prediction. Oh, I had to inspect it this whole time? I didn't know I had to inspect it. That would have been... Yeah. Yep.
Not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone. Although it is that...
Guess now that we do know that, we can finally go do that quest, because it's just been sitting there. Automate. Scrap. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way back to there. Okay.
Sometimes...
The incognito, thank you. Thank you. We're not going to take the train all the way back. That took forever.
Commander, a moment of your time, if you would.
Yo, what up, bud?
Commander, I'm glad I managed to intercept you before we left. There's something of utmost importance I wish to discuss.
Sir. Didn't do it.
Relax, Commander. You are not under my authority to judge. Though if you were, that phrase alone would have certainly seen you hauled off to mental refreshment. I received a message from a close friend of mine, Virgil. He was my co-protege under the Supreme Arbiter. His message claimed he had information relevant to the Supreme Arbiter's death. He wishes to meet with me at the Vox Relay on Paradise Island. I did not mention it before, but believe it may be necessary to avoid shocking you later. Our greatest suspect in the death of the Supreme Arbiter is the Protectorate's consul.
Visiting Myrtle on my... Yeah, that might be a little difficult considering we launched it into space and blew it the fuck up.
I suspect you referred to the relay's recent launch. Virgil likely expects to meet with us at the base of the facility. It does seem a strange place to have a reunion, but I trust Virgil has his reasons. I doubt they've anything to do with the perfidy that recently occurred there.
Is it going to be a problem you're traveling with an outsider? Because you guys really don't like that shit.
Ha! I sincerely expect not. Much like myself, Virgil has been trained differently from the average Arbiter. His approach differs even from my own. Virgil often prefers to watch rather than act, and was often lenient with sentencing where I was not. This behavior was often criticized by the Supreme Arbiter, but there have been occasional rare instances where treating a subject with mercy ultimately resulted in better behavior. It is a novel, albeit strange, philosophy.
I look forward to meeting him.
Very good. I hope we shall see him at your earliest convenience. I feel this shall most certainly set our investigation into motion.
Let's do it. Okay, well, This is who everyone reports to. Love it. I love it. I do need new armor at some point, though. I only have 1 armor on that thing. Jeez. Jeez. Even Zane's armor has 4. And even the Moon Man armor is even... So, because we do need to mix it up. I keep dying like way too easy. Here we go. Perfect. I love that this is who everyone is now reporting to. I have flappies on my... This is amazing. Okay. Probably modify it, to be honest. And not this one. Oh, medium. Okay, I see now. Crisis defense actually help. Okay. Can't I modify my inhaler? Now inflicts bleed, now deals shock damage. Shock power 2. Okay. I swear there was something I got for my inhaler. Yeah, there it is. There we go. boring transition. First person. I'm just gonna stay in first. Okay. And now, need to go back. Yeah, y'all seem like fun people to travel with. Psychopath, one guy who doesn't mind murdering people. It's gonna work out. There. Accident. I'm gonna go here first.
So many dead. Place is falling apart.
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion zone. Tend to the injured as best I can.
That's very good of you. Doc Beardsley needs all the help he can get.
Thus... And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something? The abbot felt a science to show how the Crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our action. I am sure they bear any... According to data, life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile... We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire... Then back...
Yeah.
Algorithmic dissonance...
Hey, does anyone know where the taxidermist is at?
All those misguided fools lost to the avalanche.
Calling them misguided implies they were guided to begin with.
I figured a taxidermist would be pretty easy to find.
Broke my nose last scrap.
Hi, Mudge.
Ow.
Okay.
This is truly a misbegotten settlement.
Hello.
Criminals are
Do me a
allowed to
kindness.
operate openly within it. Architect's mercy.
Hello.
You got business? No? Move on.
If only I had a few spare bits to make it my business. Oh wait, I do. All business is the business of the Earth Directorate. Stand aside in the name of freedom.
Earth who? Name of what now? You got some kind of ague? I definitely ain't letting you in if you got the ague.
Here's a few bits.
Reckon you at least know how to oil the gears of Ingress. Likely you ain't some protectorate or Order Stoolie. But I'm still gonna be watching. Go ahead.
Prolificate spender. You're not particularly good with money and it has been noticed by your crew. Valerie has opened a savings account in your name. A portion of acquired bits are automatically stored for later. Each level you receive a dividend of those bits with larger payouts every 5 levels. At level 30 your account is closed and you receive a payout in full with interest. Effect: 75% of bits received are stored by Valerie until level 30. Earn 25% of stored bits on level as interest. Earn additional 25% in interest at level 30. 100%. I'm gonna earn no money, but this is gonna be hilarious once I fucking hit level 30. I get a bunch of money. This is gonna be great. Hello.
Salutations, friend. Not many find their way into my presence, but those that do possess only the finest of tastes. I do hope you'll pardon the rigmarole it took to meet me. The Order has such an antiquated philosophy on the smuggling of contraband.
Fair enough.
Savvier than you look. Might be that I've got an agent over by the Guardian Estates that I haven't heard from in a spell. If you perhaps find yourself over that way, and perhaps make sure that the aforementioned agent hasn't been torn limb from limb, Sub Rosa would be most grateful. Idle browsers will be escorted.
Sniper rifle. Silent. Loudner sold separately. Sell. Simplify. That pitchball stick is still pretty good. I don't get rid of it. Hello.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a...
Yeah, it's showing me how many
stage
have been
palette,
saved
or
away.
that's
Yeah, I'm gonna
my
get a ton of
area
money when I hit
breathing
level
sort
30.
of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate, or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. What in the void are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know already? Allow me to explain what we have on offer. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping sort of thing tends to cause friction. Half the time, we say, now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh.
Called me a tourist. I'm still looking for a taxidermist.
Look, your nose was just a... I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now. Okay, no need to get sore or nothing. I don't think it works like that, but you ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borsloaf.
Oh. I already spoke to her, actually.
Oh.
Two of us? We...
Okay, well, where's the taxidermist?
Can't believe they're all gone.
Typically, when I speak of moral degradation, I do not expect it to become literal.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar. But he saw that.
Determined there is an improvised structure, possibly molten stone.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing. Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be. Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was... Happens a lot. People don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. Oh, maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they're
The Grand Plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. You can predict it down to a decimal point.
Oh, a visitor.
Hi.
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
You're fond of these, I guess? I'm not sure what they are, but if you're fond of
my
it.
latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head.
How accurate would you say the
I
order's
still had
predictions?
that brain case on. I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough.
Seem implicably vague to me, I guess.
You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I don't know why the...
Okay, well, you're not the guy I'm looking for anyway.
Can't believe they're all gone.
Hello. You guys have a taxidermist in here? You the taxidermist? No. Well, at least no one cared. Huh? What I do want to do, go with the simplifier, put silencer on it. Oh, it's so quiet now. Hello.
Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help?
Oh. You're the taxidermist. Yeah, it says there's a taxidermist here. What?
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Cloister. One day, it will process all of our equations.
Can't believe they're all gone.
They ignored the order's forewarnings and paid the price.
They're all just dispatched refugees. That's not what I'm looking for. Hello? Hello?
We could have been killed. I expect remuneration, recompense, hazard pay.
Oh.
Where is the hazard pay?
But you're fine.
How do you feel, darling?
Like a... I still don't get it, Piotr.
How do you feel, darling?
Like a Gorvid's got its
Nope.
hands around my...
If we factor for random elements offsetting
Oh.
certain key variables,
I'm assuming you're the taxidermist, considering you got a,
we start to grasp
thing.
the potential range of disruptions.
How do you do, stranger? Always nice to
That
see a
was
friendly
not the
face
voice I was
around
expecting.
Matriarch's Mercy. Oh, it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist.
seeking medical specialist to help Doc Paula Beardsley.
You are talking to the first prize winner at the Stuffed Ursapod Club, 2 years consecutive. But something tells me you didn't come to talk shop. What's this about, Agent? Am I in trouble?
Seeking medical specialist.
What? And you think that's me? Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
I disagree. Surgery, taxidermy, same thing. We don't have the luxury of high standards.
Clearly you don't suffer from imposter syndrome. Have it your way then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve.
Quit calling them sleeves and you got a deal.
The term is industry standard. And a taxidermist without standards is I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself.
I'll come back.
Fresh being...
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it...
Nope. And we gotta go way up here. All right. Let's do it. All because I didn't realize I had to inspect this note. So it's this way. Yes. Okay.
Auntie's Choice is the best. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Just like the inconsistent profit margins of our competitors. Campson, think I can't see you lollygagging? Pick up the pace or I'll dock your pay.
Takes all sorts.
Well, I can't have his ring. That's okay. Corporate cleaner. There's a trap over here. Maybe that'll lead me to him. You know, considering they're a trapper trying to trap sprat hides. There's another trap. So he doesn't want the sprats killed by violence. Hello.
You lost,
Frankie
stranger?
Billings. I need some sprat
I don't
hides.
see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Anti?
None of the above. Actually, I'm an Earth Directorate agent.
Really? An Earth Directorate agent? I have no idea what that is, but okay. Me, I'm a Sprat Trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow.
Fair enough.
Gregory? Well, I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Loyal customer. These being hard times, I've had to raise my prices. Gal's gotta eat, and I don't care for sprat meat.
What do you take me for? I was promised quality goods, not inferior sprats.
These are premium sprats. But damn it, I can't have anyone spreading word that my sprats are inferior quality. That'd follow me forever. Go on, take them. And let's just keep this between us.
Thank you.
Hey now, that's mine. Excuse me?
Just took all her stuff. That's mine. Okay, well, it's mine now. Like, the fuck? Who do you think I am? I'm not just gonna take your stuff. Okay. Let's go. Recruit the plumber. Hopefully I selected the closest one. I think I did. Okay. It's gonna be a long walk, but we can test our sniper rifle, hopefully. We don't always indiscriminately kill, but when we do. Oh, that's the wrong gun. This thing's pretty dope, actually, when you have them out in the open.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Healing's radium exposure. Okay.
My thanks and my hammer.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Alright, well, that used a lot more ammo than expected. Maybe we don't go in just guns a-blazing right off the bat.
Almost dead.
Can we not with the frickin' mines everywhere?
Approaching from the north, hold fire.
Halt! What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's choice.
Okay, I'm in search of a plumber. Disciple.
Wait. The odds of your survival are directly inversely proportionate to your distance from its replacement.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
Hello.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing. Shucks. Why, if I hadn't just been wrist deep in sewer water, I'd shake your hand. The notion of a pipe doctor stems from the belief and understanding that plumbing and the human body, of course, it's like I've always said. And what is the human body but one law? You mean you want the pipe doctor to... Why, this is the greatest day of my life. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
Human body is the greatest toilet of all, and it needs a plumber.
You really think so? Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. See you there.
Alright, that was easy. gotta get to that auto mech dock. To the entrance. We're gonna get all of them there at once. Sending this guy all the help he could possibly. That's just the kind of person we are. Now we go find ourselves an auto mech. Was that really too far of a fall? I feel betrayed. I feel incredibly betrayed. It might be faster to skip.
The skilled and imaginative may rise.
Watching and guiding, system abiding, do not look gliding away. We're never hiding, they stay providing, do as we're told and obey. Working and hiding, faithfully striding, do not go gliding away. Not dividing, so they
really hope.
Anything make you question the Protectorate's infallibility at all? I mean, their partners in crime in the Order broke away and a corporation invaded their precious utopia.
Quite the contrary. The outsiders desire what we have. The Order is too cowardly to admit they want what the Protectorate has. The Order's jealousy weakened us from within, allowing the opening for Auntie's choice to invade. We were not imperfect. It is everyone else.
Here's a little tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
Oh. Assuming there's an auto mech doctor around here.
Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming.
Sure, let me try it.
Navigation systems re-initializing. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined.
Nice.
Clarification of purpose confirmed. This unit will thank you.
Hey. Nice, shiny servos, hell yeah. Well, this is good, because we were running out of quite a few things. Why do I feel like I had something to do with all the death around here? Yeah, I can see the chat. Streaming's going well. How's it going? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? Hello, scrappers. Bring these and get a dry top. Okay, I'll ignore that. I would explain all the adrenatime everywhere. Okay. All right, back here, and then we'll get the
So many dead.
there we go. There's the taxidermist.
Any luck with
Hey,
the
buddy.
sprat hunt?
Yeah, I got all the sprouts for you. Here you go.
Decent quality. You can tell the good doctor I'll be around shortly, armed with needle and thread, calipers, and my finest jar of glass eyes. Oh, no, be seeing you.
There we go. We got all the help.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles.
The paradigm is the quintessential means to maintain our perfect.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the
How long
Order?
have you been streaming? A few years. Been doing it for a little while now.
When I asked the seer for medical specialists, a plumber was not what I had in mind. Trust in the Order to think outside of the box. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else?
I also reckon
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken... A little token of my appreciation for a job well done. Now, will there be anything else? From a medical standpoint, the taxidermist doctor was an unconventional choice. Here, you've earned it. Now, will there be anything else?
Yes.
How can I be of service?
Oh, that was it. What do you got
My
for sale?
supplies are...
Let's continue.
Okay, not too long. No, like I said, a few years, so not a super long time, but
Our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
4 years now? Something like that? Yeah. About 4. So not an incredibly long time, but a little bit. With a traumatic hit, those are nice to keep around.
Standing proud, never a sedimentary crowd. Falling fast, built to last, perfectly fitting the paradigm's cast.
Okay. Journal. Quests. Canyon quest. We need to go back to Paradise Island. So, to the Incognito. What are your goals? There are a lot of questions. Honestly, I mainly just do it in my spare time, you know, before work, whatever. Just kind of playing games, hanging out. Entertaining. On the weekends, you know, I play some stuff with friends. We all get together, do a bunch of the multiplayer stuff. It's just a fun time. That's right, Paradise Island is on Eden. Back over here, back to the exploded box relay station.
Let us make our way to Paradise Island at once. I'm glad we made. I only hope we do not pay for this decision in the future. But let us focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, that works for now. We'll bring them. Are you open for advice? Can you drop me your Discord so we can discuss later? I mean, I guess it really depends on what kind of advice and what you're offering. I mean, let me ask you, how long have you been streaming? What kind of advice could you offer? What kind of growth have you been seeing in your time streaming? In all honesty, I'm just kind of doing it, like I said, for fun. So advice, I mean, isn't really something I'm looking for when it comes to streaming, but... I guess we could fast travel to the box relay. Says trespassing. I don't feel like I'm trespassing after I launch it into space.
Rao. Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to your recent activities. I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to Sentinels or the Consul.
Exactly what questions does the Consul have for Tristan?
Questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not arrive to aid your decision-making.
Virgil's not coming, you say?
I don't know, it seems a little odd you would drop into someone's chat and start just being like, hey, can I offer you advice on streaming?
Touting your flair for the dramatic, even now I see.
You've got less followers on your account than I do on
we've dealt with this
shit, even my
Consul.
YouTube,
I had not
surprisingly.
expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel.
I mean, it's just
anything of
odd.
me.
It's not really
What
something of
madness?
interest. I'm more interested
Neither
in
Tristan
playing
nor
this game.
I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal.
Take that to mean the Sentinel isn't with you, Virgil.
I should think not. I would more readily seek lodging with a neural parasite than a sentinel. This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the Consul's own.
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have arrived at my request.
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
You may not believe me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate. I've no wish to fight. Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you.
What action does Tristan have to explain? I thought Arbiter's acted with impunity.
Both Arbiter Rao and Arbiter Montag were explicitly requested to return to Praetor by the Consul, alongside all other Arbiters some months ago. Refusal without reason is treasonous.
And I'm sure that if we went, we would have been returned whole, neither interrogated nor mentally refreshed. As if your master's nefarious agenda would allow that.
I've no inkling of what you speak. My only master is the Protectorate. My only agenda, the return of peace throughout Arcadia.
Tristan, why this peacefully follow my lead?
Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. We'll need a very good reason for my not answering the Consul's summons.
I'm actually a criminal. Tracking. Showing me the error.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that? Not only are you not in shackles, but you're also still alive. I can't imagine Arbiter Rao would have allowed that willingly.
Yes, we were going to find their stash of contraband Protectorate rations, with all the labels crossed out. Architect preserve us.
I see. It would appear I misjudged this situation after all. I must reinterpret my orders. Accosting you illegally and the subsequent punishment would be mortifying.
So he's chosen not to attack, but the situation has not changed. We spare him. His master gains another tool to cover up the Supreme Arbiter's death.
What are you talking about? I do not seek to hide the Supreme Arbiter's death. I seek to find her killer. Such was next on my list of duties, after I apprehended you.
That's convenient. Don't suppose you consider working alongside this person?
This is all clearly a tactic on the Consul's behalf. By sending out his agents, he seeks to deflect suspicion from himself. That is, if our compatriot here speaks true.
What must you think of me, or my fellow Sentinels, that you'd even suggest I'd lie to Arbiters? I'm not the one positing scurrilous accusations about our beloved Consul. But you needn't take me at my word. My next assignment was to investigate the Oculus collating post. A hidden room there may contain information pertinent to the investigation.
In room. Protectorate's things they don't.
I cannot speak to its purpose, only that it is strange and worthy of investigation.
Or it is yet another falsity, intended to draw us close before snapping our necks.
It's a risk worth taking. I can endure whatever the Consul sends my way, and if there is a minuscule chance that this Sentinel speaks true, we must investigate.
I'm pleased to be of service, in some manner or another. Protectorate subjects should aid one another. Secret is a misnomer. The room appears to have been built by mistake, but someone forestalled its demolition without marking it on station blueprints. This is what is suspect. I will take my leave of the lot of you, and in peace. It is my sincere hope that circumstances are as you claim, lest we be forced to meet again.
I shall follow him out, just to certify he intends to act as he speaks. That's done with. He left peaceably, as he said, though I have my doubts for how long.
That was some impressively savvy improvisation before, Commander. Without you, circumstances would have certainly devolved into a battle to the death.
They sure would have.
I'll spare you my doubts for the umpteenth time, Tristan. I just hope the risk is worthwhile.
I appreciate your caution, but it is quite unnecessary. My comrade and I will look into Oculus collating post. Yes, but never for long, and it's been many years. I also have no recollection of any hidden room, so we may have some hunting to do. I regret we've not had more time to talk, Virgil. It has been ages.
Worry not. I'm certain we'll have plenty of time to converse when you've finished your investigation. I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again, my friend.
Okay. Well, that was easy. There we go. Okay. Back to the incognito, and let's go check out this new place. Hopefully we get some cool armor. Another space station. Well, hopefully no anomalies appear for rifts. Right on top of them.
I recall this place. These stations have been automated since my day, though this one has certainly accrued dust. Odd that it would be in a state of lockdown. I have a general override that should allow us entry, but anything specific to local systems, including security systems, may be beyond me. What in the places? These security measures should not be operational. And the station seems to be on reserve power. We'd best tread carefully.
Sorry, no target. No target, Commander. Don't tease me.
Of course, my hack needed to be higher to get. Yes?
Let us proceed with due haste. Well, no one one is here, lying in ambush. Perhaps some stray systemic error activated the entryway defenses. We'd best first report to security ops. Lift this lockdown. From there, we can set about reactivating the station's primary power, which will allow us to explore unhindered. Is that a footprint in the dust? This station shouldn't have received visitors in years. Be on guard. Someone else may be here.
Of course someone's here. We told the dude.
My passcode shall not work on this terminal. Unlocking it may be a creative endeavor.
Good luck, I guess.
Good effort lifting the lockdown. We may now reactivate the station in the reactor room.
Shotgun shells. Oh yeah.
The reactor activation circuits shall likely be dysfunctional. It's a known issue with these old stations. Let me look. Corroded transistors, dust in the actuator. Did a sprat gnaw on this? Sweet sovereign, what a mess. There. I think I have it. Let us hope my override does not trigger any security alerts. Good. This should avail us of a much simpler search. Let us return to the central room once more and see if anything seems out of place. None shall stand against us!
I will restore my life or avenge my death!
It's right outside, isn't it? Reckless leadership. Your leadership tends to leave a little to be desired, with your companions often finding themselves in harm's way. You are no longer able to revive your companions in combat, but whenever one does go down, your other companion will get... They are fully healed and immediately fill their companion ability meter. Oh. Sure, why not?
Be wary for anything that may be a clue as to the hidden room's location.
Got it.
I'm certain of movement.
Passcode is Limber. Now, let's try Amulet. No. Wingtip. Now, Sovereign's Gavel. I should remember this. Damn it.
Try Ambergris.
Ambergris can't be it. That's too short for a facility like this. Wait. Oh, no.
Of the strategies of feigning innocence I have seen, this is certainly the most pathetic. I accuse you of trespassing upon the private domain of the Sovereign. For these crimes... Wait, I know you. Luther Okada? What in blazes are you doing here? And why do you wear a Sub Rosa uniform?
Because I work for Sub Rosa? More than that, I don't think I can say, Cadet Rao. Mostly because I'm not supposed to, but also because I can't remember.
It is. But it's more strange than anything. Okada is, or was, a petty troublemaker, though a crafty one. As cadets, Virgil and I apprehended him often. Sometimes Virgil let him go, but he usually went to mental refreshment.
Often enough to know the technicians by name. Until I forgot them again.
This truly is no ploy. But mental refreshment is supposed to return wayward subjects to the proper path, not cause whatever this is. Despite his faults, the Okada I knew was ultimately benign. But the fact remains that he now trespasses in a secure facility. Duty dictates that I must execute him. That's a wise path.
Interrogate him. See if he knows
One that
anything.
shall give me time to contemplate what must be done.
An Arbiter used the word execute in the last few seconds, yet I remain alive? Didn't think that was possible. He and the other one must have put me away close to 12 times each. I used to be something of a ne'er-do-well.
Ne'er-do-well is a polite term. He was a repeat malefactor. I believe last time we met, he'd vandalized a janitorial automech in an attempt to make it spew profanity.
I got 18 months of hard labor for that. Served me right.
My patience is beginning to dwindle. We should put an end to this morose situation as soon as we can.
I was sent here to do a specific job, but some of the details are hazy. Gives me conniptions.
I can tell you're not stupid. If you want to live, you need to talk.
I was hired by an anonymous third party. They provided me with this station's location and credentials to bypass its defenses. May have tripped a few on my way here. Can't recall. I was told the station was abandoned, which it clearly isn't, and to break into this terminal and delete the information on it. That is all I know.
Damn, my hack is one off from being like...
I don't even know the name of this station.
Ignorance does not excuse criminal action. Even if you did not know the severity of this infiltration, it remains a deadly serious infraction. I don't know that I can. He is a trespasser. His slipping mind matters not.
He came here under false pretenses. Doesn't intent matter to you? I've said my piece, spare him.
I am familiar with the concept, but in the Protectorate, intent matters little. Manslaughter still results in death. Sedition can happen unconsciously, just as it may consciously. There is a difference. A murderer's family is imprisoned, whereas they are not in the case of incidental death. But I do suppose the perpetrator's punishment does not change. Though this is hardly the place for a discussion about Protectorate law, I do at least see your point. It is fortunate you have gained my trust, or I would not bend to one who had not. Justice must serve a purpose. Okada may live, and I hope we shan't regret it. Begone. You've been granted your final stay of execution. Should our paths ever cross again, you know what will occur.
I didn't think this would happen. Thank you, Cadet Rao. My apologies for all the strife I caused over the years. And you, without you, I would have been reduced to my composite parts. Here, take these. I suppose you'll have more use for them than I, in my present state.
Allowing a Sub Rosa agent to leave with his life in the heart of a Protectorate station. We may have to speak on this further. But let us see what we came here for first.
Is the Arbiter's scalpel.
The hint pertaining to the passcode on that terminal, I believe I know the answer. It is contained in a phrase the Supreme Arbiter drilled into our heads for many years.
Illegal.
Our work at the refugee camp did not slake your investigative hunger? I doubt you'll be able to surmise it exactly, but come even close, and I shall be impressed. For myself, the Supreme Arbiter, and Virgil especially, if judgment is the Arbiter's gavel, what is the Arbiter's scalpel?
Sense of duty, mental refreshment. Or sense
Not
of duty.
quite. An Arbiter's gavel is...
Judgment. Oh. Analysis. Arbiter Martha Andros. Oh.
From that terminal, it sounds as if the Supreme Arbiter had some sort of business with the Consul. To what end, I wonder? The tone of her response seemed relaxed, but I do not believe she would have met with the Consul unless she had no other choice. And that feckless agent. I don't understand his aim or who he would be working for. Only the Consul. But the Protectorate does not ally itself with Sub Rosa.
Sounds like some kind of deal. Seems like he'd have connections.
What could Sub Rosa want with one of our abandoned stations? How could they... Well, at least we found what we needed on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. As for Okada, my decision to allow him to go free was at odds with all I have been taught. He was a traitor and should have died. Yet, I cannot help but feel strangely justified. That's just it. I am supposed to be an objective judge of moral intent, hence my role as a peacekeeper for the Protectorate. How can I maintain this role if I fault objectively to whom? Damn it! Forget this. Forget it altogether. I think visiting this station was fruit and...
Yeah. Debrief on the incognito. Alright, well... I'll show you. I'll show them all. Show everyone. Okay.
Commander, if you've a moment, I wish to note, setting aside my obvious, there is a bloodlessness to her. That was all I had on that subject. Consider my concerns logged.
Back to the ship. Back to the ship.
It would appear our next stop is Praetor, specifically Central Control. I look forward to traveling there, once you've sufficiently prepared. Excellent.
Okay, to Praetor it is. We haven't been to Praetor yet.
Let us make up.
A short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the Tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly. Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb, much obliged.
With Zeb. No, I didn't want to take Oz. I pushed X.
That structure in the distance is the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I mean, I'd assume it is. Looks like a Rift experimental facility type place, right?
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may...
Meant to select Niles. I wish it was easier to select party members when you needed them, instead of having to go all the way back inside the ship and then back out each time. Herbert's office, meet with Zeb. Zebulon will probably be a good guy to meet with. Here you stand, your subject, on the first steps of your journey. You are far from your destination, but your path is clear and your resolve is unwavering. If the Matriarch could open the heavens to humanity with the glorious gift of her skip drive, then surely you can walk her symbolic path without fear. Take the briefest moments and reflect on the discovery of the skip drive. Internalize the surety to look for the Matriarch, take her creation and use it to cast yourself and the first crew into the void, knowing without doubt that the only acceptable outcome of the journey would be the creation of the most perfect of societies, the Protectorate.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
I must get regained my...
The one you need to worry about. You lot could hit the broadside of a freighter.
Well, that was bad. Okay, we're not going to get into a fight while we're here, I guess. A little too strong for me. A little too strong for me. But we'll get back into this tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, I got to start getting ready for work. So anyway, later.